Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. So, it's Tech Tuesday, and today we're going to be looking at props. Now, if you were watching the video yesterday and you're going, but wait, weren't you debating one way or the other? Yes, I made a decision, mostly because I looked at the calendar and said, oh god, I don't have enough days left to do everything if I go back to set, so we're moving forward. Props. First of all, we need to get a good working definition of what is a prop. A prop, or property, is a piece of stuff, a thing, that an actor can hold and use as a personal item. It's why they're called a property, because they are a property of the actor. These are found or created by a property's master, or props master. Alright, so, a props master as a person is the person who is directly underneath the set designer in terms of that kind of design hierarchy. They may or may not be in on the design meetings that the set designer is. If they are, they're going to be able to provide input based on their expertise in trying to figure it out. If not, they're going to get handed the world that they're working in and told to go figure it out. As a props master, even if you are getting told to figure it out, you should and will read the script. Why? Because a set designer may not be able to give you a comprehensive list of props. In fact, they probably won't. You have to go through and you have to figure out, okay, what do the actors need? Do they need certain things? So, for example, if there's a TV, do they need a remote for it, or is it set in an era where they would have to get up to change the channel? If it is something like, do they use the phone? If they are using the phone, then you're going to have to figure out what type of phone. Rotary, push button, cordless, cell, one of those ones from like the early days where you picked up the earpiece and talked like this into the phone, operator, things like that. It all depends on the world of the play at that point. Now, when you are a props master and you're going through that script, you're taking a note of every time someone picks something up, or someone would logically pick something up. Because a playwright might not give you the information about where things happen or what's happening. It may just say, they're at the dinner table. And when you see they're at the dinner table, suddenly it's, okay, I'm going to need knives, forks, plates, cups, napkins, salt and pepper, the food they're eating if they actually eat. And then all of those things become your decisions and your purview as the props master. Of course, within the world that the set designer and director have put together, but still, you are then responsible for finding all of these things. And, speaking of food, then you're creating the question of, do we need real food? Are they actually eating it? Or can I get away with fake food? And if you can get away with fake food, always go for fake food, because fake food doesn't go bad. Believe me, I've seen issues with that, and you don't want that to happen. Now, there is an interesting line and division in set versus props, and we talked about set a little bit the other day as anything that the actor can sit on, stand on, or interact with on stage. It's why props is under set design, because you can interact with all the props. But is it a set piece or is it a prop? Let's take a look. I'm going to step over to the side here and indicate my chair. Now, my chair is clearly something I can sit in, which, according to our definition of a set piece, makes it a set piece, right? But this chair is also light enough that I can go over, pick it up, and hold it up in the air, which, as we talked about earlier, a prop is something you hold, and so technically it could be used as a prop. So where does the distinction lie? Well, there is no good answer to this. The answer that I have worked with through my career and my life is this. A set piece is there primarily for the use of standing on or sitting on or being part of the general scene. That chair, if it is something where I am going to sit on it mostly and I'm never going to pick it up, that's a set piece. Sure, the props person may have had to get it because that's part of their job, but it's still a set piece. If, however, that same chair never touches the ground, never gets sat on, and is literally just picked up and hiked across the stage, then it's a prop. Because at that point, it's never being used as a chair. It's simply there to be used as a thing that I'm holding. And I would say that's probably true of any set piece. You know, a couple of characters could move a couch across the stage, and that couch wouldn't be considered a set piece as long as nobody ever sits in it. And it's not a perfect definition, and I'm sure there are people that I know and have worked with who would be like, that seems a little weird. Why are you defining it? Why does it need a definition? Who knows? I find it to be nice enough at least to be able to say, oh no, that's definitely a prop. That's definitely a set piece. Because then you can figure out where it all goes and how it all interacts. So, tomorrow will be a working Wednesday, meaning I'll give you some more stuff that you can work on at home. We're going to be looking probably at breath technique and breath control. So we're going to be doing a little bit of breathing tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye!